Good people. It's Mark from Vintage Audio Nagoya. And things are getting trippy in the garage. What's going on? A lot. Let's take a look at what's going on. We got a Roland RE-201 going through an old Elk PA system here, and we got a baby scale sitting on top of it all, next to an Ace tone rhythm Ace. That's a combo you don't normally see, but you're seeing it here at Vintage Audio Nagoya. Why? Well, I first of all want to say thanks to anybody that's bought anything from us, us being me, in the last couple months. That's about as long as I've been doing this. I enjoy getting this old stuff. I started out just selling my personal collection that I had grown out of control, but I've been buying a few things once in a while here and cleaning them up and getting them back in shape and shipping them out, which I really enjoy. So again, I appreciate anybody that's bought anything from me, and I look forward to doing some more of this as long as I keep getting interest. So I've been kind of underestimating, or I just not estimating correctly when it comes to shipping, and I've wanted an old scale, and today I was fortunate enough to find this old baby scale, which is just perfect. It goes up to 10 kilograms, which is exactly what I need. And we don't need the basket, but I can set things right on top, and it'll show me exactly what my shipping charges are going to be, so we can estimate these a little bit more accurately. Let's take a look at this bad boy before we get started. Oh, look at that. Just think of all the little kids that have sat on that scale over the years, who are now grown men and women living in Japan. Kind of interesting. Okay, I'll shut this off, get this stuff put away, and come back and show you what's going on. See you soon. We're back. This is what happens. You do it all night long. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. We got a Space Echo again, 201, and it's a beauty. I think you're probably somewhat familiar if you're here, but one, 2, 3, 4 are no reverb, and then we get to 5. Now we can adjust our amount of reverb here. 5 through 11. Have reverb on them. 6. That was 7. 8. No reverb. Max reverb. It's a little too much. 9. 10. Now we can adjust the amount of echo here and echo volume here, and our rate. You can do that for every number. And then we get down to this section here, which is 6. It's just the reverb. So, sorry, that speaker's terrible. Terrible. But this is just reverb. And reverb all the way down, reverb all the way up. And somewhere in the middle. Let's turn that bass down, maybe that'll help our speaker out. So that's what we got, and the old Elk here is a beauty. I've been pushing these old Elks too, and the reason I'm pushing them is because they're just great to hook up to. You can adjust the amount of echo and reverb through here. Here's your master volume, and then this is the amount of echo you get, and this is the amount of reverb, and then you can turn off the echo and reverb on any channel with just this switch. Alright, so let's bring this over here. Check, check. We got nothing. Check, check. And we're pretty hot at the moment. Let's back that off a little bit. But right away we can turn that off, and we've just got straight up mic. No reverb, no echo. And then flip the switch, go back to reverb or echo, whichever one you have. So I really like these old PAs to run things through, just because it gives you that extra little level of control. It's apparently lacking at the moment. It's best not to listen to me, but more just to look at what's happening. Alright. I'm going to bring you back and show you what's going on close up. Okay, people, we're back with a close-up look here, and the Elk has an onboard reverb on it, so when we're set up here as we are now, where the space echo is on reverb only, which you can see here, we're getting double reverb, so we can adjust the reverb here on the space echo, or we can adjust the reverb here on the Elk. Check, check, check. So we turn this one all the way off, and now we're on the check, check, Elk's reverb, or check, no reverb, period. Just the space echo's reverb, check, check. Just the Elk's reverb, check, 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 test. So you can see that if you have a 201, you don't really need this onboard reverb on the Elk, but if you've got a 150 or a 101, pairing it with one of these really gives you that missing reverb that you don't get with the 150s or the 101s. Okay, well, let's take a look here, and we'll throw on some echo, and we'll do that by switching here. Check, this is 1, check, 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 2, two, and I'll turn this reverb down a little bit, two, check. Now we can take the echo off by turning the elk down, check. We can vary the amount of the space echo, and we can also just turn the echo off right here. So check, and then vary it, check. So again, I say it all the time, but I really like these two together, all right? Or any old PA that has onboard effect, reverb, and effect control. It really gives you a lot of flexibility. Three, four. We can crank that intensity a little bit. 4, 5. Now, we'll oscillate out pretty quickly. 5 has the onboard reverb here. So let's turn this reverb down and we'll get the reverb from the space echo. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 11. Back to reverb only. Okay, that gives you an idea, and I'll open it up and give you a good look inside of it. Be right back. Okay, here we are back, just to show you a little bit of what's going on here. We'll spin this around a little bit. You can get a good look at it. Here's the back of the elk. We've got a couple of outs, RCA outs, and a level controls, headphones, 2 fused, and then there's a 300 watt outlet on the rear where I've got the Space Echo plugged into at the moment. Space Echo's got this little box that holds the cord, and all are in pretty good shape. I wonder what that was. A little piece of grass or something on there. And if you're not 100% familiar with these, as I change the rate, you'll see the tape speed start to increase or decrease. Now we're hearing that motor noise, but when you put the cover on, you'll see that diminishes greatly. Here's where you load a new tape. You loosen this little thumb screw and then kick that out, and you can see why that thumb screw is there. So let's close that, and then we'll start it back up. We can feed that tape in easy enough. But that's how you load a new tape, or obviously how you kick one out if you want to, which I don't know why you ever would. Hey people, I thought as long as we're here and we saw that tape kick out, I'll show you how to just feed it back in here, because I've learned about these things over the months here. But you just kind of hold that thing and it'll work its way back in, then shut that trap door and it's all good. The easiest way to do it, I think, is just to remove all of these, and it'll open up that whole cavity, and then you can put the tape inside and feed it through, and then if you need to, kind of work it to where it belongs. Okay, thanks for checking them out. Keep an eye out for Vintage Audio Nagoya. I'm trying to get as much stuff up as I can. Unlike a lot of shops, I try to give you many detailed pictures and videos, which are time consuming, but I want you to be happy with what you're getting, and I don't want there to be any surprises. So Thanks for your patience, and thanks for checking out the stuff I've got for you. Hey people, the video's getting a little long, but I thought I'd share this with you before I go. And that is a couple old Japanese bikes, and I'm on the verge of selling these, as much as that hurts. I bought this old Miata first, and I rode that thing around for years in Japan here. That was my primary mode of transportation for a number of years. And then I got this old thing. It was completely rusted out, and painted it and pinstriped it, hand pinstriped everything. Gathered up a bunch of old parts. I rode bike around to a lot of old bicycle shops here in Nagoya, and woke up these old bike dealers, and then dug through their shelves and racks, and ended up with these boxes of parts. And with their help, I was able to throw together these old bikes and ride them quite a bit. But I just don't ride them anymore. I've gotten a car and a motorcycle. And so anyway, I thought I'd show you before I cut them loose, and we don't have this opportunity to look at them ever again. They're awful pretty old bicycles. They're just so ornate, and I really enjoy them. A couple of neat things here real quick. One is, this is your license plate for your bicycle. It shows your town, your prefecture, or your county. And then if you were to park somewhere you shouldn't, they would pull your number tag. Instead of writing you a ticket, you'd know that, oh God, I got to go to the local police department now. And then once you pay your fine, they'll give you back your chunk of your plate that shows that you paid your fine, you're back in business. So anyway, kind of neat stuff. Underneath these old Pioneer headphones and cords is a kid's seat that just rides on top of that piece of frame. So kind of neat old bikes. I really fell for these things when I got here. I didn't have a garage or anything to work at, anywhere to work on stuff, so I was relegated to bikes. This is a wartime era bicycle headlight, which used a candle because batteries were so scarce. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you because they may be gone soon, unfortunately. Here's a bunch of old bicycle parts I've collected over the years too, and I've been thinning this collection out quite a bit. These are all fender ornaments and locks and headlights, seats, miscellaneous things here. So it's not why you came, but if you're into the old vintage music equipment, chances are you appreciate anything old. So maybe we'll show you some of this other stuff another time, but these are all bike fender brackets. Anyway, I appreciate you guys checking out these videos, and appreciate you picking up stuff from my channel there, and I'll keep cleaning them up and shipping them out as long as you're interested. Thanks a lot.